Hello. In last video we saw how to create the lists and using range and list function. Today we will see how to update the elements of the list and some operations on the list. So what we will see today, updating the elements of the list. Updating the elements of the list. Okay, updating the elements of the list. So update means what all operations will be there. Update means not only modifying, it also includes what? First, adding the elements. Second one, deleting the elements. Third one, modifying the elements. First one, adding the elements in the list, deleting the elements in the list, and modifying the elements in the list. First we will see how to add the elements in the list. How to add the elements in the list. Adding elements in the lists. So to add the element in the list, what we need? We need a list. So what we will do? We will create a list. Say x is equal to what? How to create the list? List is created using a list function and range function. So I am creating a list using the list function and range function. First, what is the syntax? X is a variable where we will create a new list. So how to create a list? Syntax is list. In list function, what we have to pass? We have to pass a range function. Range. Again, what we have to do? We have to pass the argument starting point, end point, and step size. So 1, 5. If there is no step size, third argument is step size. If there is no step size, it by default the step size is 1. So we created the list. X is equal to list bracket range bracket 1, 5. So now see, we will print this list. Print x. X is our list. Print x. So what will be our output? Our output will be 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be our output. Okay. See now, what is our now concept? Adding the elements in the list. So we need to add elements to this list. How we will add? To add this element to this list, what we will do? We have another one function. What that function is? Append. Append is the function. What this append function will do? This append function will append the new element to the list. How we will use this append list with the list? See. So where we have to add this list? We have the element. Say I want to add now 8 to the element. So our list should contain 1, 2, 3, 4 and 8 also it should include. So we will use append function to add 8 to the list x. How we will do? Let us see. See, which is our list now? X is our list. So X dot append is the function which is used to add elements to the list. So in which list we need to add? That the list is X. So in list X we need to add. What we have to add? That it should be the argument with the append function. So I want to add 8 to this list. So I will pass 8 as an argument. So what happens now? Now 8 is added to the list. So let us see, print this list now. Let us print this list. Now what should be our output? Our output is now 1, 2, 3, 4. 8. The newly added element using append function will be added last to the list. So here it will be added. Always you append function, the element you added using append function will be inserted in the list at the last. So again we want to insert new element, say 9. So what we will do? X dot append the element which we need to add, that will be passed to the append function. Now print X. So our output will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 and 9. Every element added to the list using append function, that element will be in the last of the list. So I hope you understand how to add the element using append function. Okay. Next, we will see one more function, that is insert function. Now insert function. Insert function is also used to add element to the list, but here difference is we can specify the index where we need to insert that element. So we have to pass here two arguments. One is index where we need to insert that element and what element we need to insert. So here what you have to pass? Insert I index and X is the element. This is the function, insert function. Let us see how we will insert our new element to the list using insert function. Say now our output will be created list. Our output will be 1, 2, 3, 4. The index of 1 is 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is our index 0, 1, 2, 3. So we will try to insert an element to the list using an insert function. How to do this? See, where we have to insert now? In the list X. So X dot, what is the function we are using here to insert the list? Insert. So here two arguments should be passed where the element should be inserted, that is index. In which index the element should be inserted, that is the first argument. Let us say we will insert in the second position. So index is 1, comma X. Which element I need to insert? Say 7. So I need to insert a 7 in the list. Where to insert? At the index 1. So let us see what will be our output. So now print X. Print X. Now our output will be at 0 index, what is there? 1, comma. At index 1, what should be inserted? 7. So rest the list will be same, 2, 3, comma 4. Our new element 7 is inserted at the index 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope and you understood. Say, so if again insert, see this function, insert, for example say 3, comma 12. So what it does mean? 12 should be inserted. Where should be inserted? At the index 3. Let us see how this output will work. X dot insert bracket, first argument is our index, where the element should be placed and which element should be added to the list, that is 12. So our output will be now 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the index. So at index 0, 1, index 7, 2. At index 3, what we have to add? 12. Next, rest of the same 3 and 4. This is our output. 12 will be inserted at the index 3. I hope you understand. So we can add the elements in the list using two functions. First one is append and second one is insert. The difference between append and insert is, in append, if we are using the append function to add the elements to the list, the element will be added at the last of the list. But in insert function, we can add the elements by mentioning its index as well as the element. So here, what we'll do in insert function, we'll pass two arguments. First is index, where the element should be added, and next one is which element should be added. So in insert function, we can add the element wherever we want using the index, and in append function, we cannot add the elements wherever we want. It will be added at the last of the list. Okay. Next, we will see how to delete the element from the list. How to delete the element from the list. So what we have to do here, deleting elements from the list. So as usual, we will create a list. X is equal to a list bracket range 1 to 5. Okay, 1 to 5. So next, print X. So our output will be, our list will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will make it one more. 1 to 6, range is 1 to 6, 5. See. So to delete the elements from the list, we have function called del. We have a function called del. So what we have to do here, we have to, how to delete element, we will see. We'll see how to delete the element from the list. See, so X is our list. Say here index is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have to pass here delete is the function dot X our list. So I have to pass the index which element should be deleted. So if I pass the index 1, so what happens, the element in the index 1 will be get deleted. So what happens, element in the index 1 will be deleted. So see what will be our output. Print now X. So what will be our output? Our output will be, first it will search for the index 1. Where is the index 1? This. So this element will get deleted. So our list will be 1, 3, 4, 5. This will be our list. So delete function will be used with the list passing the index. So by mentioning the index of that list, we can delete that element. Understood? There is another one more function here. So what is the one more function to delete? So that is remove. That is remove. That is remove. How we will remove? So here what happens, in list 1, 3, 4, 5. So if I want to remove 5, if we want to remove 5, what we will do? We will just from the list X, what we have to remove, that remove is the function. Here what we have to do, here I have to pass the element which I need to remove from the list. If I say 4, I have to pass here 4. If I want to remove 4, I have to pass the argument 4 for the function remove. Now print X. Let us see what will be our output. See, output will be using here what I have removed, 4. So 1, 3, 5, because 4 is removed from the list. So we saw deleting the elements from the list. There are two functions to delete. One is remove and another is del. Del is used with the list by passing the index of that elements, list element. See, if I want to remove 3 here, see, del X, what is the index of 3 now? 0, 1, 2. Index of 3 is 1. So what I will do? I will pass here index of 1. If I want to remove 2, I will pass index 2. Del X of 2. Whatever the element we want to remove, we have to pass that index to the list with the del function. So that will remove. So if we don't know where the element is in the index of that element, so then we can use the remove function. By using remove function, we can directly mention the element which we need to remove from the list. So what I have to see here, I want to remove 4. Then I have just passed 4 as argument to the remove function with the list X. So what it will do, it will search for the 4 in the list and remove 4. Okay, I hope you understood how to delete the element in the list. Next, modifying the list. Modifying the now we'll see how to modify the list. Modifying the list means, first I'll take one example. First, creating the list, x is equal to list, comma, range, comma, 1 to 8. So print x. So our list will be now, our list will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because I have taken range from 1 to 8. So 1 prior to 8, 7. This is our list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So modifying means I want to change this. So I have to update this 2 to 12. How we will do? It is very simple here. Just it is done by using assignment operator. What we'll do? So first we need to know the index 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 0 is the index of 1, 1 is the index of 2, 2 is the index of 3, so on, 6 is the index of 7. So we will write the index of the element. Now what we have to do? Just list x of, so I said I want to change 2 to 12. So I have to update that element 2 to 12. So how we will do? So where is the index? 2 is at index 1. So x of 1 is equal to 12. We are just assigning that 12 to the list where the index is 1. So 2 is replaced with 12. So now our output will be print x. So our output will be now 1, comma 2 where the index is 1. So this is replaced with 12. 1, comma 12, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5, comma 6, comma 7. See here. What happens? Here the 2 is replaced by 12. It is done by using an assignment operator, that is equal to operator. Okay, so if I want to change all these 3 elements, for example from index 2 to index 4, what we will do? From index index 2 to index 4 I want to change. So then we will do just, this is our list now, x of, in square bracket, we will say the starting position from where to where I want, from 3 to colon 3 to still where 5. So our last point will be 6. Till index 5 I want to replace, but whenever the last point we are giving, we should give 1 more than the last position. So we want to change till 5 index, so we are giving the 6 is equal to, so here how many elements? 2 elements, 3 elements, 3, 4, 5. So I have to assign 3 elements. So 15, 18, comma 20. See. Now print x. See, this in x bracket 3 is to 6. So in 3 is to 6, 3 colon 6 means the starting point is 3 and ending point is 5. So 6. So what are the elements will be there? So from 3 index 3. See here 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where is our index 3? In index 3 our element is 4. So index 5, 5. In index 3, in index 4, 5. In index 5, 6. These 3 element will be replaced, because see here 3 colon 6 means starting from 3 to ending till fifth index we will replace by 15, 18, 20. So our output will be now 1, 12, 3. From index 3 to index 5 it will be changed to replaced by 15. 15 is 4, 4 will be replaced by 15, 6 will be replaced by 18, 7 will be replaced, 5 will be replaced by 15, 6 will be 4 will be replaced by 15, 5 will be replaced by 18, and 6 will be replaced by 20. This is our new list. So what we have done, first using the index we can replace the element in that index by using assignment operator. So I have assigned the first statement I have assigned 12 to the index 1. So 2 is replaced by 12. In second statement x 3 is to 6. So what I have done, I have assigned the elements from index 3 to 5 by 5, 15, 18 and 20. So our list is now 11, 12, 3, 15, 18, 20. So 15, 18, 20. So and 7 also will be there. Sorry, because last element also will be. So here 15, 18, 20 will be replacing 4, 5, 6. Because 4, 5, 6 is at index 3, 4, 5. Because we have mentioned 3 to 6. So 3 to 6 means the index 3, 4, 5 up to 5th position. Okay. I hope you understood. So what all we have learned here today? Today we learned updating the elements in the list. So in that we first learned adding the element to the list. So to add the element in the list, what are the functions we used? Append function and insert function. In append function we can only insert the element at the last of the list. But by using insert function we can insert the element wherever we want by passing the index of the index where we want to insert that element. So in next, deleting, how we saw how to delete the elements. In deleting the elements we use the two functions, that is delete list name and passing the index of that list. So in that index whatever the element is there, that element will get deleted. But next is the remove function used to delete the element. So what the remove function, how is different from del function? Remove function we can directly delete the elements what we want by passing the element to the remove function with the list. So difference is here. The difference in remove function is, if we want to remove any element in the list, we can directly pass that element. We need not to pass any index there. Next, modifying the list. If we want to change any element in the list with another element, so we can do it with the assigning operator. Just by with the list we are passing the index and we are assigning that to index new element whatever we want to add. Okay, thank you.